Mic check, it's time for in the trenches. Bucs battles, tales from the benches. No fluff, straight edge defenses. Buccaneer talk, breaking down the fences.
Hello everybody, welcome back to In the Trenches. First and foremost, let me show love to our title sponsor, Manny and Gordon. Go to fightnegligence.com and see my guy, Jack Gordon. Okay, love a victory Monday. The Buccaneers play their most well-rounded game of the season. Not even close to me. They beat the Chargers 40-17 on the road. To me, Justin Herbert wasn't 100%, but that's not an excuse for the Chargers not looking as good as they did offensively because the Bucs defense put it on them, okay? That's a Chargers team defensively that is top-notch. And the Buccaneers put 40 points on them. I think they went 5 or 6 straight drives scoring points. There ain't no way around that just being beautiful, okay? So there's some games this year where the Buccaneers won the games. You look at their stats and you're like, well, maybe they shouldn't have won the game. Check the stats out on this one. This was a woodshed type of game, all right? 40-17. There's not many teams win by 23 points in the NFL in any week, okay? Not even if they're playing the Giants. Now, the totals of this game, Bucs out-rushed or outgained the Chargers by 300 yards. 300 yards. You outgained somebody by 300 yards. They had a 210 more passing yards. 209, I mean, the Bucs had 223 rushing yards and the Chargers had 32. That's 190 more rushing yards. You don't ever lose a game like that. The Bucs had 3.3 more yards per play, 10 more first downs. Third down efficiency, Chargers, 0 for 6. Fourth down efficiency, Chargers, 0 for 2. Bucs had 19 more plays, and the Bucs had the ball for 13 more minutes. I don't know if I've seen the Buccaneers take anybody out to the woodshed like that in quite a while. And that's not a bad football team. You could be considered a good football team and well coached at that. I don't know where that came from, to be honest with you, but it was fun. It was fun to watch. And when I'm looking at this Buccaneer team, now that's won 4 straight games. Don't know where the Todd Bowles love is, but 4 weeks ago, boy, people ready to hang up Todd Bowles and get him the hell out of here. Now we're out scheming people. Win 4 games in a row. I'm not hearing it, unfortunately. All right. There's guys out there on this football team because I got to give Todd Bowles his love because I'm not sure how ultimately talented we are. We're starting to get good in places now. In the trenches, obviously, is the name of this podcast. The Buccaneers might be as good as they've ever been in the trenches right now. Offensively, their offensive line might be the best offensive line they put out there in a long time. It's running the ball. The Bucs run the ball as well as maybe a Buccaneer team ever, going way back to the All-Star Warwick Dunn days. And this team can throw the ball better. All right. There's guys out there making money. McMillan, making money. We used to joke around and see guys on the sidelines, and you come out of nowhere and they're playing well. He said he's making money. McMillan's making money. 5 catches, 75 yards, 1 touchdown. He's out there making money. Now, it wasn't all pretty now, okay? Because 40-17 win, you're not going to sit here and bellyache about much. But we won that game going away. Baker is throwing some bad interceptions, okay? We were good yesterday. We were fine. Some of those interceptions look like rookie decisions, and that scares me, all right? That scares me a little bit. The one interception Baker threw was late and behind. I believe it was Mike Evans. It's a rookie throw. Didn't like it. Rashad had a fumble. You lose games that way. You do. We keep on asking more Bucky. To me, Rashad is more reliable at the moment. If you want Bucky to be standing at the end of the season, you better ask for more Rashad, because Rashad is definitely the more durable of the two. All right? Not everything was rosy. Kate Otten's disappeared. Yaya Diaby's really never appeared. We don't have the best pass rush on the outside, although our inside's bringing it. And Todd Bowles is doing a great job of, figuring out some, blitzes and figuring out ways to get to the quarterback. But it's hard to complain when you win 40-17 on the road against a good football team. Baker Mayfield, although made some bonehead type plays, not many, but his ad-libbing may be top 3 in the NFL at the moment. Patrick Mahomes will probably be one of the best ad-libbers in the history of the game. Right now, Baker Mayfield is creeping up to Patrick Mahomes because Patrick Mahomes is doing some bonehead stuff himself, okay? I said the offensive line is playing great. In the middle of it is Barton. He had 2 holding penalties yesterday. It hurts my heart when I hear holding number 62. It makes me feel weird. But he's a rookie in the middle of the offensive line learning how to play in the NFL. So you're going to have some situations. They had some big old boys in there with the Chargers. So you're going to have some situations where you find yourself behind the 8 ball. So he's going through some rookie pains. But they're doing okay. They're doing okay. Now, Mike Evans, and we could put Levante David in this category. Mike Evans and Levante David, not sure they haven't found the fountain of youth, because if I ask you who's our best football players, Mike Evans and Levante David have to be at the top of the list, and they're old. And I don't think their play is falling off. And if you ask me what Mike Evans' biggest asset is, I don't know what it is. Mike Evans, he's got size, that's for sure. He's not the fastest guy. He doesn't have the biggest hops. He doesn't get the most separation. He doesn't have the best hands because he does drop the ball. But I'll be damned if Mike Evans isn't the heartbeat of this football team offensively since Chris Godwin's been gone. He's our best player and he's a heartbeat, okay? Baker's adding a little bit of that too, as well. But Baker's ad-libbing to me has been second to none all year long. And for Mike Evans to be wide open all the time with a guy who's old and raggedy, 103 touchdowns. 103 touchdowns. That's unheard of. Seriously. 10 touchdowns is a lot of touchdowns. You know that, right? So 10 years straight of 10 touchdowns, that's a lot. It's a lot. So we're very blessed to have watched Mike Evans' complete and total career, and it hasn't ended yet. I've said the last 3 years he's probably going to fall off, but I'm done saying that. Defensively, number 51, Russell, I saw he was all over the field. If we have one liability defensively, it's our linebackers covering backs or tight ends. There's times I see Levante being lagging a little behind. Our linebackers aren't great at it. They're not. But we're doing a pretty good job of getting after the quarterback. There's a couple plays I saw Levante was lagging a little behind a couple plays, and a second later, I see Levante get a big sack, and they got to punt the ball. So, as a whole, I don't know if we could have played much better defensively. And I don't know if we could have made... I think Justin Herbert's overrated personally as a quarterback. I don't know what he's done other than just being a big statue type guy. I don't know if I want him as my quarterback, and everybody gasses him. He throws a great ball, but I don't know what it's ever turned into. But our defensive backs had him baffled yesterday. Jamel Dean interception. I thought the Herbert decision was terrible. And 2 picks for him. I think that was his second interception all year. So picking off, Justin Herbert is a big deal. There's no doubt about that. But as a whole, watching this Buccaneer team, I've turned the corner a little bit, all right? I'm the realist. I'm not the guy, oh my God, our Buccaneers are going to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not that guy. I'm not him. But I would ask you this question. Who are the best NFC teams right now? I think you have to put the Buccaneers in it because the Eagles are up there, Bucs beat them. The Lions are up there, Bucs beat them. 49ers are up there somewhat, Bucs, could have beat them, all right? Kansas City, probably the best team in football. Bucs had them on the ropes. So the Bucs can play with anybody. I'm not saying I'm betting my house the Bucs are winning the Super Bowl, but if you're a Buccaneer fan, you got to feel as good as anybody else right now. I mean, if you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, you shouldn't feel any better than a Bucs fan right now about winning the Super Bowl. because, you know, they're doing probably about as many good things as the Bucs are doing, and to the contrary. But this Buccaneer team has to play Dallas, got to play the Panthers, and you got to play the Saints. There's no reason for them. I don't think they're going to lose a game. There's going to be 7 straight games going into the playoffs. You're going to have a home game. Crazy things happen.
Playoffs?
Playoffs, exactly. We weren't talking playoffs 4 weeks ago, people. Go back. We weren't talking playoffs. And now we're talking about Super Bowls. And anyways, you're talking about Super Bowls anyways. If anybody needs somewhere to come hang out, and listen, we're the best place to come watch the football game as well. 4817 Southwest Shore Boulevard, Dignitary Cafe. We like to hang out here. We got a big screen, and we enjoy our football. We also have the best kava and kratom, and we got coffee too. We're a cafe. Come hang out with us. We're just easygoing people. And don't forget your small businesses out there, and Creative Loafing. The footsteps, they're ours. We're on our way. Everybody be good. Peace out.
Call it home. Learn from the vets, been there, done that. Breaking down the game, facts on facts.
You know, some law firms, they try to sell you on how big they are. But wouldn't you prefer to know how qualified and experienced and credentialed their lawyers are?
Call Manny and Gordon or visit us at fightnegligence.com.